Okay, we are in very good shape. Let me check my stuff real quick. Okay, I got this. Power foil, which I'm going to keep on this character, since I got one copy for my stash, and I'm going to keep a power foil for this character. So that way, he has his thing. Anyway, what's going on, guys? It is IceLikeHoop88, also known as Steve, and yes, I am back. I am back with another video. I am back for all of the good things. And the game that I've been running through for a while is I am playing Victor Vran. Victor Vran being an action RPG type game. Let me actually adjust my settings here for the volume. There we go. Set that down just a tad bit. There we go, that's perfect. Yeah, I've been playing the crap out of... Oh. Well, still don't got the sound right. Hang on. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Victor Vran here lately. It's been fun. It's been great. I've actually been having a good time playing through this game. I've been playing a lot of it. And the funny part is if you... Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find it. Or not. Okay. Anyway, I was going to try to show you guys I've got like multiple save files. But anyway, yeah, I've been kind of busy. You know, I've been kind of busy, obviously, you know, with work and all that stuff. And I've kind of gotten to a very happy medium, thankfully. I'm getting there. It's a very slow process. But, ooh, always hate this jump. This jump is very tricky. There we go. And, whoop, there we go. Anyway, yeah, so I've been working, and I've mainly been trying to, you know, coordinate, get a lot of stuff done at work, but I've learned to kind of chill out a little bit because I've realized that I have been in excruciating pain for the last couple of months. And I've just come to the realization that, you know, all that is just not worth my health. So I, you know, predominantly have just decided that, you know, I'm going to do the bare minimum and do whatever I can. You know, it's whatever. But, wait, do I have this set to, okay, good, I do have it set to normal. I probably should have checked all this stuff before I started streaming, but I'm like, hey, you know what, I feel like streaming. Let me strike while the iron's hot. But, I digress. The reason that there's no volume, guys, is because I'm not just playing Victor Vran, but I am playing the Motorhead Rock Through the Ages DLC, which is an entire DLC, pretty much. Actually, you know what? Let me turn that up just a tad bit, because I'm trying to get the sound to where like I can hear myself, but I also don't want it to interrupt the gameplay either. I'm trying to find a happy balance here. But anyway, yeah, I am okay. So I gotta kill Reapers with demon powers. Slay 10 champions without using potions. Okay, that's gonna be an interesting one. Whoop. Yeah, I'm playing the Motorhead Rock Through the Ages DLC, and it's fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it in particular, because it's all one giant DLC love letter to the band Motorhead. And the tragic part is that this DLC was actually created right before Lemmy Kilmister, the lead vocalist and guitarist for the band, passed away. He was originally going to do voice work for this DLC, and he tragically passed away while they were setting everything up. So he's in the game, and there's an outfit dedicated to him that you can get in the game, but he has no lines. He's just there in appearance only, and he was originally set to lend his voice. But yeah, yeah, let me actually... I always hate doing this because I like to play and talk because I feel like that's just the right thing to do. But I want to show you guys some of this stuff. Like, obviously, I'm level 25. So I've been playing for quite a bit. The game itself, like the main game of Victor Vran, has a lot of different features. And what makes it different from most action RPGs is, yes, you level up, but you don't gain skill points. Rather, you gain what's called destiny cards here, which are basically giant tarot cards that pretty much manifest like whatever you want to do. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy to think about. Because 10% armor per active buff. It's kind of crazy to me because I am used to, you know, the action RPG formula, stuff like Diablo. But I'm not going to say that this game's bad. It is most certainly not bad. In fact, it's actually quite the opposite. It's actually a lot of fun. Mainly because the game itself also, it gives you a lot of leeway and a lot of different things to do. Oh, excuse me. Gives you a lot of different things to do. And a lot of different customization options, as you can tell here. Pretty much once I reach like level 55 here, I'll pretty much have like a full deck of like destiny cards. Because like, and each of them has a different effect, and it has a different stacking effect as well, so it's kind of one of those, you pick and choose how you want your gameplay style to go, and you have something called demon powers, which, you know, you have the overdrive meter, which is here on the left, and that's just basically to your special powers, like your special move attacks, so to speak. And of course, you got different outfits that do different things. You know, you'll discover them as you go. There's modifiers to... Ooh, they actually track my monster kills. That's actually really handy. And they have different modifiers. And these 5 modifiers make the game more challenging, but it also gives you more XP and a higher chance to find stuff. So it's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you get a 25% more chance on top of that to find items. Oh yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. I won't bore you guys with all this stuff. And of course, you know, you got different, purple being your legendary weapons. And of course, with the Fractured Worlds DLC, which I haven't tried, I kind of am hesitant to try. You can equip talismans that have like different effects too. This is probably the first legendary weapon that you're going to get, though, is the Kilmister, which is Lemmy's guitar. It's actually based on Lemmy's actual guitar. So it's very intuitive. You guys can watch a gameplay thing on it. It's not overly complicated, but you definitely have to keep an eye on the things that you do. Because I'm going to tell you, it it gets very interesting. Ooh, what is this? The Guardian. What does that do? Ooh. But yeah, I had to turn the sound off because this entire DLC, because it's based around Motorhead, they play Motorhead music, which is great because it's very immersive, but the bad part is obviously because I'm streaming to YouTube, and you know, the whole copyright stuff, I unfortunately can't stream with that particular knowledge. Like, I can't stream with the fact that I would have Motorhead music playing, and also it would just deactivate a lot of the audio anyway. You know, because apparently they can't separate the music from the actual audio, which to me is stupid, but that's neither here nor there. So I pretty much am going to have to just bear with no sound. Like, there's nothing wrong with my audio. There is nothing absolutely wrong with my audio. It's just I had to turn the music off. Because, you know, it's copyrighted. And so you guys don't get to be immersed into the game because, well, you can't hear Motorhead. So yeah, we got that situation. Ooh, I like that swarm attack very much. And it's also funny that when you attack your enemies, you have a very high chance of giving them the headbang status. Yeah, you get a chance of giving them the headbang status. So like all the enemies and whatnot will be, they'll basically be. They'll pretty much be headbanging, as is the cause and effect. Ooh, I am getting a lot of different epic items, and I'm not opposed to this. I'm trying to keep an eye out because that little thing in the center that's got Snaggletooth, the Motorhead icon, the mascot, I don't know why I said icon, the mascot, but that little thing right there in the center with Snaggletooth, and of course it would be, oh, it's like a demon head or something, in the regular game, that actually signifies that it's basically a secret medallion. It basically, when you're near secrets or things that are considered secrets, you know, like hidden chests and whatnot, this will actually, this will basically start glowing. Now, obviously, it's not glowing because I've already collected these chests. But I still have a couple of other chests that I haven't opened yet in this level. Yeah, I still pretty much have one, two, three, four. So I got 4 chests I have not opened in this area that I need to find. And I'm gonna have to search every nook and cranny to find them. I mean, you get a lot of weapons in this game. You get swords, you get what's called, rapiers or rapors. I forget what they call them, but basically the fencing swords. You get fencing swords. Hammers, shotguns, mortar cannons, etc. Whereas, apparently with this Motorhead DLC, they added revolvers and guitars as weapons. Which, to me, is fun. And plus, I'm killing my enemies with the power of rock. Like, how can you go wrong with that, really? It's too much fun to me. Plus, they add a lot of demon powers that are based around Motorhead, like, the Iron Fist and, the bombers, which, let me use that ability real quick. Still my favorite. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun. Cool. And now he's dead. Okay. I've searched most of the town. Cool. Well, I'm just kind of looking around. Like, there's certain parts I've explored, and then other parts I've kind of just left alone. Because it's like,
You need thousands of soldiers to wage a war like this, and thousands to die.
Man, I am actually doing quite well. I am breezing through these guys. He says as he probably dies 5 seconds later. Can I just say that this right here, like, this is the first time I've tried the swarm ability in this game, and I'm already starting to see, okay, this build is great. Because that's kind of the thing. They don't put it on, oh, you level up and you go with your best character build, but rather what build works for you and why. And it definitely shows.
Victor Vran, do you like my playground? My war machine is waiting for you. You have never seen anything like it. Modern, organized, world-destroying force.
Yeah, and the thing with this DLC, I always still laugh at the fact that they had to make him so stereotypically German. But the thing that makes it very interesting to me is, I mean, they're playing on like Motorhead's 40 plus years of rocking. And what makes it even doubly interesting is that you face many different things. You face the War Pig as like a giant evil mech. You face the Orgasmatron, which was the train that was on the cover of, I believe, their 4th album. And you face the Queen of the Damned, so it's like there's a lot of references to stuff. It's a lot of Motorhead related references and stuff that will have most of you who are Motorhead fans, you know, flipping out. Because yeah, they went there. Anyway, so as the secondary part of the title says, I will be doing a charity stream next month. I figure since not only am I feeling all that great, and I mean I've wanted to do it this year, but I just was unsure if I'd be able to, but now I have the confidence going forward that I should. Because for those of y'all that don't know, next month, the month of April, it's not only autism awareness, but it's also technically like a mental health awareness month. So what I want to do is I want to do a charity stream, but rather than just do one singular stream through the month, I might do a series of videos and stuff throughout the month. Basically just all month long play games that deal with mental health and, you know, depression and, you know, all that stuff. And the reason for that isn't, you know, just because, oh, you know, it's not just an awareness thing, but I want to play games that will invoke not only emotion in you guys, but I also feel like because it's mental health is something that's important to me, not just being somebody on the autism spectrum, but I feel just as somebody who deals with depression and anxiety.
You have never
and
seen anything like it. I know. It is going to kill you.
There we go. Wait for him to finish talking. I feel like I feel like it's the proper time to
fighting endless battles with bullets and bombs.
I feel like it's
Why?
It's just kind of the proper time to do this kind of thing, and I feel like it's something I've wanted to do since I kind of had started streaming on, you know, on this channel.
No heroes in my world, Victor. When you die here, you are just a statistic.
So for me, doing all that stuff this month is going to be a godsend for me because, you know, I wanted to pick an appropriate time. I really did. And I thought, you know, the month of April, it just makes sense. It really does. In the grand scheme of things, it makes a lot of sense. And I felt in my heartest of hearts that it was just the right thing to do. And I probably will never have like one singular day off. I would have liked to, but I also thought to myself, you know, why just limit it to one day? I mean, granted, Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and all them do it for like a day, but that's also kind of like, you know, they make money and they have a bigger platform than I do. So what I may do is all throughout the month I will, you know, I'll stream different games that deal with these social issues and themes. And I feel like that's just an appropriate way to go. Because why bother doing just one day? Like, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, you know what I It's a little bit asinine, I'll say, even trivial. So I have that planned out for next month. And there's going to be some games that are going to have some feels. Because like I said, I want it to be something that speaks volumes to certain groups of people. You know, it's not just, oh, I'm going to play sad games, but I'm also going to try, after I get done, say, like, you know, streaming for this stuff, what I may do, and I'll pause it for a second to talk about this. Now, normally, you guys see the little ticker at the bottom. It's got my YouTube, it's got my Twitch, and it's got my Twitter. At some point, I'll probably add my Mixer to it, if I ever decide to start streaming on Mixer. Because I do want to start broadcasting stuff on my Xbox, but I got to get a headset first. But what I may do is I may replace that ticker right there. I'll replace the ticker at the bottom with the names of different organizations, both related to autism, and I may just on air every once in a while on the hour, just start promoting these. I guess you could say, like, the Suicide Hotline of America, like all these different mental health organizations or places or nonprofit organizations that they help with mental health. They help people that have depression issues, that have thoughts of suicide, that, you know, cope with anxiety and PTSD and trauma and all these things that affect them mentally as well as emotionally. And I feel like mental health is never talked about that much, not just in the US, but just globally. I feel like it's not talked about as much as it should. And even though I have a smaller platform compared to, say, guys like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, you know, PewDiePie, all the famous YouTubers and streamers and people that we know, you know, Tim the Tap Man on, like, you know, Twitch, all this stuff. I want to take my platform, and I've always wanted to not just talk about a lot of my mental health issues, but I feel like I want to do something positive. And I mean, granted, okay, I probably, despite having a smaller platform, I probably might not make a lot of the charity stream stuff that I would like to do. But I still feel like I want to do something. I still like I want to do something positive, something to contribute to society in a very healthy and beneficial way, rather than just, you know, watching the news and getting mad. I'm like, well, you know, even if it's a very minute action, I still want to take something that I can be proud of, and I want to run with it. Excuse me. Did not mean to belch there. But I want to do something positive. And one of the biggest positive things that I think that I can do is bring mental health awareness. And I don't look at that as a bad thing. I look at it as a very positive experience because, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of you guys, whether you watch my content or you watch somebody else's, and I'm probably never going to be like 10 champions. I'll come back and do that another time. The purpose of this video isn't just for me to, like, you know, try and get that chest. I'll come back and do the Slay Champions without potions, because I kind of want to overkill the monsters first, kill the Reapers and stuff. Like, I want to get all the other stuff. And, like, that's all, like, elite challenges anyway. I'll once I get better equipped, I'll probably decide to challenge them. It's not my main priority right now. But I digress.
The demons couldn't invent such a war. They brought it here from another place. I pity the world where it came from. If that world is still alive.
Anyway. There we go. Cluster all you guys together. I shouldn't laugh at that, but that was kind of funny. Anyway. Yeah, like I feel like I want to do something constructive and positive, and so I feel like this is just the right way to do that. And plus, why not do something positive that will actually enact change that may get the public conversation going, even if it's on a smaller scale? Because it's easy to talk about, well, I'm depressed, but it's a lot harder to say, you know, yeah, it's like I live with it every day, and, you know, I struggle with it, and some days are better than others. Like, not even just in the U.S., but just as a global community, we have to take more time to discuss mental health, to talk about what's really, like, eating away at us. Like, too often you see the whole, well, you don't look depressed, or, you know, you seem like everything is going well for you, but really, it's not. Sometimes the face that people give you is not always the face that they wear. And I think that's part of the larger issue, is people can't distinguish that. You know, people look at everything in a one-dimensional fashion, and you can't do that. Mental health is starting to become a bigger thing. I mean, you know, back in the day, you know, you had shell shock and PTSD and all that stuff, but you never really talked about it. It was just kind of this taboo thing. And it really shouldn't be. And that breaks the laws of physics. But we got to start taking, I think, a little bit of responsibility for, you know, people's well-being, and understanding that, you know, what you see on the outside is not necessarily what somebody is feeling on the inside. And that bothers me. And it's bothered me for a long while. And I feel as somebody on the autism spectrum that I have a choice. I can either be part of the solution or I can be part of the problem. And for many years I pretty much was the problem, and now I'm trying to turn it around and be the solution. Be the voice for some of the voiceless that can't always speak for themselves, can't always bring to light some of the bad things that have happened to them. And where the hell am I going? It's so easy to get turned around in this game. Like, you really would think I would not get turned around with these maps. No, I get turned around quite often. It also doesn't help that I have not found chests for this level. At least not yet. But that's okay, we're having fun with this. I'll find him eventually. I mean, I've still got, like, all of this, like, right here to go through anyway. And I'm leveling up, so... Yay. But I think we can do this. I think we all, in the month of April, you know, I'm going to commit to this. I very rarely ever commit to anything because I have a lot of commitment issues because I feel like everything's going to fail quickly. This is going to be probably one of the few times in my life where I don't have any pressure because there is no pressure. I'm not expecting to make billions of dollars off of a charity. It's whatever and if people feel like donating, fine. If people just want to watch and maybe help spread the word, that's fine too. I want to do it because I want to do it, and because I feel like it's just the right thing to do. And there's no better reason than that. Okay, we're getting further in the map. I'm keeping my eye on everything, seeing like where it goes. Because I still got 4 different chests, and I'm trying to see where this leads to. But we'll get it done, guys. I have the strongest of faith that we'll get things done. We'll get it where it needs to go. And all will be well. All will be very well. It's just gonna take some time and take some patience. But I feel like a good first step is doing something worthwhile, which in this case is, you know, doing an entire month of streaming games that deal with mental health. And I'm sure most are going to ask, well, why the entire month? Well, my thought on that is, why not? I mean, once again, I do this on the side. I don't get paid for this. And furthermore, I don't see an issue. Oh, there is a chest. Wait, there's a chest here? Hang on. It was glowing a while ago. Yeah, see, there it is. It's glowing again. Why is it glowing? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's back here. Oh, wait, is it back here? Ah, it's back here. No wonder I couldn't find it. Yep, that now makes 8. Ooh. Revolvers of the Duelist. I'm really hoping, because I've been playing this for hours, not just because it's fun, but because I'm like, I really really want to try and get that one of the Motorhead outfits. You know, I probably should have, in retrospect, used my guitar, because those skeletons aren't really that hard, but it's just not as fun if I can't obliterate them in one go. Call me a narcissist.
What do we have here? The secret stash of some unlucky deserter, probably.
And we've got 9. And now 2 more, and I will have this level completed. So far, so good. We're doing good. We're making progress. So yeah, I'll be working on that, guys. I'll be working on figuring out what I'm going to do going into next month. Definitely on that list will be Town of Lightning, which is a game that, if any of you have watched on the channel, you've seen me play the demo and you've heard how emotional I got playing that game. Because there's a lot of themes in that game, especially from what I was reading, that it'll be triggering, but it will be a good kind of triggering, at least for me, because it's essentially, you know, dealing with things that I have dealt with for years. You know, a lot of deep-seated emotional pain. You know, a whole conquering your demons type scenario, if you will. So, it'll be nice. And there's a lot of different other ones that I will be looking at as well. So, we're gonna do some positive things. We're gonna do some positive and charitable things. And I'm not going to be donating the money myself. Rather, I'm going to be, if not during the streams, like I said, that little ticker down there, what I may do is I may try to get the simple links for these websites, and I may post them in the ticker down below. Just so that way you guys can actually, on your own, go and donate and make a donation of your own. And I most certainly will be making donations of my own, but it probably, sadly, won't be much. Mainly because, you know, I have other financial obligations that I need to attend to, which is unfortunate. It really is, but you know, there's only so much you as a human being can do. You know, I unfortunately have things that I myself need to tend to, but I also at the same time am not going to neglect to do my part either. Because I feel it's important. I feel it's very important to do, you know, to do these kinds of things. See, I could have had him a while ago. See, I could have had him a while ago, and then that would have been 2, and now it's like, oh well. Why are you doing this to me? I don't understand. I don't know why I'm channeling like Seinfeld right now. The Napalm Dead. Well, okay then. You know what? I'm not even mad about it. Step it up into the freak show arena where you may resolve who is the top hunter by biting to the bitter end. Did it? Okay, that's a PvP arena. Why do I need to level up to have that? Give me that nonsense. Ooh. I will take the sword though. Napalm Queen. You tried it. I mean, granted, you failed, but you tried it. Probably not a good idea to have the bomber as one of my demon powers, because then I'll end up like accidentally dying, because I'll confuse like my aircraft carrier for like the enemies. Oh well, it'll work itself out. Everything usually does. Like I said, we're going to do some positive things. Stop moving around. It's like a child that needs riddling. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't hate the Reapers. I really don't, but they're an annoying enemy type because they swish in and out. Or more or less, not even the Reapers, but just the Wraith characters in general. They love to whiz in and out. And it gets annoying. Go, there's one. So yeah, we're gonna do some stuff, guys. We're gonna do some very great things next month, and all will be well. I don't know, we'll see how it goes next month, but I'm in a pretty good mood. I'm pretty optimistic. And even if I don't get to contribute as much as I would like to most of these organizations, I still want to spread the awareness for them, because I feel like these organizations, you know, deserve to be honorably mentioned. Because, you know, why not? It's just courteous. Ooh, one more and we'll have all the secrets in this place. Because, you know, most of these organizations, you know, they work hard. They work hard to make sure that, you know, people get what they need. And that's now 3. Hey, I did it. Money. shut up. I hear some of y'all judging me. Money! Feel like game drums. The money is mine. The money. I shouldn't laugh so hard at that, but the money, yes, the money. See, this is what I miss. I miss me laughing and joking and genuinely feeling good about myself. We're doing pretty good, though. Not bad thus far. So let's see. I've got that elite challenge. If I can get 2 more. If I can get 2 more. 2 more Reapers, I will have quite a lot more skill points. Or experience points. Or you guys get the idea. But yeah, we'll get that stuff done. We're gonna try to make some differences next month. And if not, then you know we'll try to get some stuff out there. Because I think it's something. I think it's something wonderful that should be done. But that's just me. That's just where I'm coming from. But by no means do I feel like I should be the one to make the donations. I feel like that should be up to everybody else. And I feel like just only the dead have seen the end of war. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Oh, that was an intense moment.
Cry havoc, who's let slip the dogs of war! Oh, that was not from your world, Hunter. Don't worry, my dogs don't mind.
I am getting a lot of epic here, and I like it. What is this? Demon Soul? What the hell? Oh, I can trade this for special items? I do believe I shall when I get back. Okay, we're getting to the nitty-gritty of this. See, I'm waxing my palms here because now I'm really getting into this game. See, you guys haven't seen me play this from the beginning. Ooh. Okay. Aha, so it's somewhere in this building. Get out of here. Excuse you. Run all by me again. Yeah, you better run.
You can defeat mine Lieutenant Hunter, but you cannot defeat mine latest creation, mine war pig tank. Brought to life by the very essence of Snaggletooth, this machine of war will crush you in an instant.
Snaggletooth machine? Lloyd won't believe this.
Okay, that is confusing. Why? Oh, it's somewhere in this building. Okay. So, how do I... Oh, wait a minute. Ah, I think I see what I need to do here. I just gotta figure out the how. Oop. No, I don't want that. See, this is what makes me laugh. They say, oh yeah, you know, this is a A new element that's never been in action RPGs before. The ability to wall jump. It's a pain in the ass. Get up there. No, damn it, you stupid. I hate this so much. Like, y'all do not understand the venomous hatred that I have towards this. Nope. Okay. Because, like, if you even slip on a corner... Because, see, I get what they want me to do. They want me to jump up onto the roof, but I can't do that. Like, this is the part that's annoying. This is the part that annoys me. There is literally nothing nearby other than these two walls to get me over there. Come on, quit jumping outwards and go to the side. See, this is what irritates me. By default, Victor will jump. And if he doesn't jump far enough, then he jumps too short. Because, see, I gotta try to get all the way up there, but I can't. You see what I'm saying here? Like that, this is physically an impossible jump. Oh, now I jump up correctly. Well, holy hell. And that's now 11 secrets that I have completed. Okay, so I am done with this. Done with this level. Okay. What do you got for me, Lloyd? Okay, nothing interesting. Like at all. Let's go over to this dude. I want to see what happens if I trade this demon soul to him. Really, you're not going to take it? I guess it doesn't. I guess this doesn't work in this DLC. I guess I'd have to trade this with him in like the main campaign story world. Can I stash this? Because I kind of want to stash this for safekeeping, just to be sure. Okay, so that confirms a theory I had about him in this DLC. He can't really trade with you on stuff. That is handy to note. Okay, good, I can stash that. You can't stash your outfits, but you can stash everything else. I'll put my Fool card in there. There we go. I'll keep Power Foil. Power Foil is just as good. Okay, so I don't got to worry about him. Oh, I keep forgetting that's not... You gotta do tools with tools. Ooh, the Mickeys. So I get another pair of revolvers. Overdrive meter fills up faster. 80 health on hit. Hell yes. I'm keeping that. You don't always get like powerful, like you don't always get legendaries, but when you do, it is an absolute godsend. Cursed Tome of the Fox. Okay, so that's going back in there. You are going in my chest because I'm trying to keep like all the legendary weapons or even like duplicates of them around so that way I can use them at later dates. Like I've already got the power foil in my stash, as you guys saw, unless you want to freeze frame it. So I've already got one power foil to use by my other characters, and I mean I technically could put 2 in there, but it would just make much more sense to have like one melee weapon for this character, because having a melee weapon will definitely help me in the long run, for one thing, and two, every duplicate I get I'll probably keep on this character and maybe like put some in the chest, but I feel like I want to start putting a lot of other things together with this. So let's go ahead and do this. And it gives me also a good chance to try and clear some stuff out too. Okay. Gives me a chance to clear items out of my inventory. Okay, so let's go dump this off. There we go. So as you can see, you have many different legendary weapons. Ooh. So like right now, other than the Killmeester, which I have, which you pretty much get by default anyway after you complete the first stage or so of the level. So it's like you get one legendary guitar, and then I've got the Shard, which is one of the legendary swords you can get. Vengeance, which is a legendary scythe. Meteor, a legendary hammer. Power foil, which is a legendary fencing sword. Note, I also have a duplicate. Like I said, keep a melee weapon in my inventory for just in case. Old Gut Rots, which is a legendary set of revolvers. And of course the Mickeys, which is another legendary revolver. So I'm just basically stashing legendary duplicates and weapons for multiple characters, and also my character can have multiple legendaries to switch between. I know that doesn't make sense for a lot of people, but this is just how my brain operates. My brain operates on levels that not even I try to understand. I just have a weird sense of logic. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little playthrough of Victor Vran. Hopefully you guys are finding out how cool this game is. I mean, I like playing D3 and I like playing a lot of these action RPGs. I mean, I've been playing this, and I need to start playing through Vikings, Wolves of Midgard, another action RPG, which I might do a video for at some point. You know, like for an update video or something, I might play it. And I also want to play Shadows the Awakening when that actually goes on sale. Another good little action RPG. More of a linear story action RPG. There is no replay value like this or Vikings and whatnot have. I may do Titan's Quest. Titan's Quest is another one that I'm seriously considering because, well, it has a lot of customizable class options, and I like games that have that. But with that being said, guys, I am going to stop the video right here. I hope that you guys enjoyed not only this video, and like I told you guys, I will be getting everything rounded up and set in a week or two for the whole entire month of April to start streaming stuff for Mental Health Month for the month of April, both Autism Awareness and Mental Health Awareness Month. If not, then I'm just going to make it a Mental Health Awareness Month, and I'll try to look up some organizations, try to get some stuff together for you guys, and then I will change the ticker down here below. Hopefully PlayStation won't hold that against me. I'll have to look into that too. If PlayStation doesn't allow me to put that stuff down in the ticker, then I may attempt to just stream, let you guys know, and you guys can go ahead and Google it up, and you can we'll find ways around it, guys. We'll make this work. We'll make next month work. That way I don't gotta necessarily take a day off, and I can be motivated to do something constructive. You guys get to see and hear me more, and yada yada yada. So with that being said, guys, I will stop the video right here. I hope you guys have a good one. Have a good day. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.